Have you ever felt overwhelmed by obstacles and difficulties in life? In this video, we delve into the profound teachings of Buddhism to learn how to face obstacles and difficulties in life with grace and resilience. Step 1. Pinpoint the challenge. Encountering challenges and hurdles in life is an unavoidable aspect of being human. These obstacles can manifest in different ways, encompassing personal battles and external conditions outside of our influence. Nevertheless, the initial step in surmounting any barrier is to precisely identify and accept its presence. Imagine yourself standing at the foot of a mountain, looking up at its towering peak. The path ahead appears daunting, with obstacles strewn along the way. In this analogy, the mountain represents the challenges we encounter in life, while the obstacles symbolize the specific difficulties we must navigate. In Buddhism, the journey begins with mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings. Mindfulness invites us to cultivate a deep sense of awareness, enabling us to observe our experiences without judgment or attachment. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we develop the clarity and insight needed to confront life's obstacles head-on. Picture your mind as a vast landscape, filled with thoughts, emotions, and sensations. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to become lost in this mental terrain, unable to distinguish between the trivial and the significant. However, through mindfulness, we can shine a light on the murky depths of our inner world, illuminating the obstacles that obstruct our path. As we focus on introspection, we might face a variety of obstacles, from long-standing fears and uncertainties to ingrained thought processes and behaviors. These challenges are frequently concealed below the surface, quietly shaping our choices and actions. However, through shedding light on them and being aware, we can start to loosen their hold on our existence. Practicing mindfulness encourages us to foster a non-judgmental approach to our experiences. Rather than reacting hastily or avoiding uncomfortable emotions, we aim to accept them with kindness and inquisitiveness. This process enables us to carve out room for self-examination and contemplation, helping us attain a profound insight into the underlying reasons for our challenges. By engaging in self-reflection, we can identify the particular obstacles hindering our progress. It may reveal long-held fears or ingrained beliefs that have influenced how we see ourselves and the world. With mindfulness, we gain the strength to face these obstacles head-on with a clear mind and bravery. By acknowledging and addressing the challenges that block our path, we create the opportunity for personal growth and positive change. Step 2. Comprehend the reason for the challenge. Picture yourself moving through a dense forest, where thick undergrowth and tangled vines block your path. Every obstacle you meet offers a chance for exploration and personal insight. Just like in life's journey, each challenge we confront acts as a trigger for development and enlightenment. In Buddhism, challenges are not viewed as punishments or arbitrary tests of our endurance, but rather as manifestations of the natural law of karma, the principle of cause and effect. According to this teaching, our actions, thoughts, and intentions have consequences that ripple through time and space, shaping our present circumstances and future experiences. Consider the concept of karma as a vast web of interconnectedness, with each action and thought contributing to the intricate tapestry of our lives. When we encounter obstacles and difficulties, it is often the result of past actions and choices, seeds that we have sown in the fertile soil of our consciousness. Recognizing karma as a natural law governed by impersonal principles is crucial. As the Buddha said, "You reap what you sow." By comprehending the causes behind our difficulties, we can shoulder accountability for our actions and initiate favorable transformations in our lives. When we encounter obstacles and difficulties, it is a reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the impermanence of all things. Rather than clinging to our desires and attachments, we are encouraged to cultivate a sense of equanimity and acceptance, knowing that all things arise and pass away according to their own nature. Challenges are also a manifestation of the interconnectedness of all things. In Buddhism, the concept of interdependence teaches us that all phenomena are intimately connected and interwoven, forming a vast web of existence. Step 3. Devise a strategy. Imagine yourself as a skilled strategist, surveying the battlefield of your life with a keen eye and a calm mind. Instead of being overwhelmed by the chaos and uncertainty of the situation, you approach your challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose. This is the essence of devising a strategy, harnessing the power of wisdom to navigate the complexities of life with skill and discernment. In Buddhism, wisdom is cultivated through the practice of mindfulness and meditation. By training our minds to be present and aware, we develop the clarity and insight needed to see our challenges in their true light. Rather than being clouded by delusion and ignorance, we are able to see things as they truly are, free from the distortions of fear and attachment. With a clear understanding of our challenges, we can begin to explore different approaches and strategies for addressing them. This may involve drawing upon the teachings of the Buddha and other wise sages, seeking guidance from spiritual mentors and teachers, or engaging in practices such as meditation and contemplation. For example, if we are facing challenges in our relationships, we may choose to cultivate virtues such as patience, compassion, and loving kindness. By approaching our interactions with others with an open heart and a spirit of generosity, we can begin to transform conflict and discord into harmony and understanding. In devising a strategy, it is important to remember that there is no one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person may not necessarily work for another. Therefore, it is essential to be open-minded and adaptable, willing to experiment with different approaches and techniques until we find what works best for us. The path to overcoming obstacles is not always easy or straightforward. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to face our challenges with courage and resilience. However, with the guidance of wisdom and compassion, we can navigate the twists and turns of life's journey with grace and dignity. Devising a strategy for overcoming obstacles and difficulties in life is a crucial step on the path to growth and transformation. By harnessing the power of wisdom and discernment, we can navigate life's challenges with clarity and insight, finding creative and skillful means for addressing our difficulties. Through the practice of mindfulness and meditation, we cultivate the inner resources needed to face our challenges with courage and resilience, ultimately leading to greater peace, happiness, and liberation. Step 4. Gather tools and allies. Imagine yourself embarking on a challenging adventure, equipped with a backpack filled with essential tools and accompanied by trusted companions. This metaphor represents the importance of gathering the necessary resources and seeking support from others as we navigate the ups and downs of life. In Buddhism, the concept of spiritual community plays a central role in supporting practitioners on their journey towards enlightenment. This community consists of fellow practitioners, spiritual mentors, and wise teachers who offer insight, encouragement, and inspiration along the way. By surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who share our aspirations and values, we create a supportive environment that nurtures our growth and development. In the company of others who are also striving for awakening and liberation, we find strength in numbers and solace in shared experiences. Spiritual mentors and wise teachers serve as invaluable guides who offer wisdom and guidance based on their own experiences and insights. Their teachings provide us with practical tools and techniques for navigating life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Just as a skilled navigator relies on maps and compasses to guide them through uncharted waters, we gather tools and resources to help us navigate the complexities of life. These tools may take many forms, ranging from sacred texts and scriptures to mindfulness practices and contemplative exercises. The practice of mindfulness meditation serves as a powerful tool for cultivating present-moment awareness and inner peace. Through meditation, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing us to develop a deep sense of self-awareness and emotional resilience. The cultivation of virtues such as perseverance, patience, and resilience strengthens our inner resolve and fortifies us against life's challenges. These qualities serve as inner resources that empower us to face adversity with courage and dignity. In gathering tools and allies, it is important to approach the process with an open heart and a spirit of humility. We recognize that we do not have all the answers and that there is much to learn from others who have walked the path before us. We acknowledge that our journey is not a solitary one, but is interwoven with the journeys of countless beings who share our struggles and aspirations. By offering support and encouragement to others, we strengthen the bonds of spiritual community and create a network of allies who uplift and inspire us on our journey. Gathering tools and allies is an essential step in facing obstacles and difficulties in life. By surrounding ourselves with supportive companions and equipping ourselves with the necessary resources, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with courage, resilience, and wisdom. Through the power of spiritual community and the cultivation of inner resources, we find strength and solace in the journey towards awakening and liberation. Step 5. Maintain optimism and concentration. In Buddhism, optimism is not simply about believing in a positive outcome without reason. Instead, it is about having a strong belief in the innate ability for development and change within any situation. This optimistic mindset is nurtured through the practice of mindfulness, which involves being fully engaged and aware of the current moment. Imagine yourself standing amidst the stormy seas of life, buffeted by waves of uncertainty and doubt. In such moments, optimism serves as your guiding light, illuminating the path ahead and instilling a sense of hope and resilience in your heart. Through the practice of mindfulness, we learn to anchor ourselves in the present moment, free from the chains of past regrets and future anxieties. Instead of being swept away by the turbulence of our thoughts and emotions, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and tranquility that remains unshaken by external circumstances. Consider the analogy of a lotus flower emerging from the murky depths of a pond, its petals unfurling gracefully towards the light. In the same way, mindfulness allows us to rise above the challenges and difficulties of life, tapping into the reservoir of inner strength and wisdom that lies within each of us. With each breath we take, we renew our commitment to staying present and engaged with the unfolding reality of our lives. We learn to embrace each moment with open arms, recognizing that every experience, whether joyful or sorrowful, is an opportunity for growth and learning. Optimism also entails a deep-seated trust in the fundamental goodness of life, despite its inherent imperfections. It is a belief that even in the darkest of times, there exists the potential for light and renewal. This trust is nurtured through the cultivation of virtues such as faith, gratitude, and loving kindness. Concentration is the skill of directing our focus and energy towards a specific point. In Buddhism, concentration is nurtured through practices like meditation, which help the mind achieve calm, clarity, and sharp focus. Imagine yourself sitting in meditation. Your mind is still and serene as a tranquil pond. In this state of concentrated awareness, distractions and disturbances fade into the background, allowing you to penetrate deeply into the essence of your being. Concentration is not merely a passive state of mind, but a dynamic process of engagement with the present moment. It is the ability to fully immerse ourselves in whatever task or activity we are engaged in, whether it be work, study, or creative expression. Think about a talented craftsman immersed in their craft, completely focused on the creative journey. When distractions disappear in this deep state of attention, only the true essence of the current moment remains. Likewise, in our daily lives, we can develop focus by dedicating our complete presence and mindfulness to every task at hand. Maintaining optimism and concentration is an essential step in facing obstacles and difficulties in life. Through the practice of mindfulness and meditation, we cultivate a positive outlook and unwavering focus that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment and directing our attention towards what truly matters, we tap into the boundless potential for growth and transformation that lies within each of us. Step 6. Extract lessons from errors. Imagine yourself walking along a winding path, encountering obstacles and stumbling along the way. Each misstep presents an opportunity to pause, reflect, and extract valuable lessons that can guide us on our journey. This is the essence of extracting lessons from errors, embracing the inherent wisdom that lies within our mistakes and using it to cultivate greater understanding and insight. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness plays a central role in this process. By cultivating present moment awareness, we learn to observe our thoughts, emotions, and actions with clarity and compassion. Rather than reacting impulsively or dwelling on past mistakes, we approach them with curiosity and openness, eager to uncover the lessons they have to teach us. One of the key teachings of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, the understanding that all things are subject to change and transformation. Just as the seasons change and the tides ebb and flow, so too do our experiences fluctuate and evolve over time. Therefore, when we encounter errors and setbacks, it is important to recognize that they are not permanent or immutable, but are instead part of the ever-changing landscape of our lives. Errors and mistakes can serve as powerful catalysts for growth and transformation. They provide us with valuable feedback about what is and isn't working in our lives, allowing us to course correct and make necessary adjustments along the way. By embracing our mistakes with humility and self-compassion, we create space for growth and evolution, turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path to greater wisdom and understanding. Self-compassion is an essential aspect of extracting lessons from errors. It involves treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of difficulty and failure. Instead of harsh self-criticism or judgment, we offer ourselves the same warmth and empathy that we would extend to a dear friend facing similar challenges. Imagine yourself extending a gentle hand of compassion to your own heart, offering words of encouragement and support. This is the essence of self-compassion, recognizing our own humanity and embracing our imperfections with love and acceptance. By cultivating self-compassion, we create a nurturing inner environment that fosters growth and resilience, allowing us to bounce back from setbacks with grace and dignity. Forgiveness is another key aspect of extracting lessons from errors. It involves letting go of resentment, blame, and self-condemnation, and instead choosing to forgive ourselves and others for past mistakes. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful behavior or forgetting the lessons learned from our errors. Rather, it is a conscious choice to release ourselves from the burden of guilt and shame, freeing up space for healing and transformation. Imagine yourself extending a hand of forgiveness to yourself, releasing the weight of past mistakes and embracing the possibility of a fresh start. This is the essence of forgiveness, letting go of the past and opening ourselves up to the infinite possibilities of the present moment. By practicing forgiveness, we liberate ourselves from the chains of the past and step into the fullness of our potential, ready to embrace whatever challenges and opportunities lie ahead. Extracting lessons from errors is an essential step in facing obstacles and difficulties in life. By cultivating mindfulness, self-compassion, and forgiveness, we learn to approach our mistakes with curiosity and openness, eager to uncover the wisdom they have to offer. Through this process of self-reflection and growth, we transform stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path to greater understanding, resilience, and inner peace. Step 7. Continue resolutely. Imagine yourself walking along a rugged mountain trail, the path ahead fraught with obstacles and challenges. Despite the rugged terrain and the uncertainty of what lies ahead, you press on with unwavering determination and resolve. This imagery encapsulates the essence of continuing resolutely, staying true to our path despite the obstacles that may arise. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness and meditation serves as a powerful tool for cultivating inner strength and resilience. By training our minds to be present and aware, we develop the clarity and insight needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Imagine yourself standing at the foot of a towering mountain, the summit obscured by clouds. Despite the daunting ascent and the uncertainty of what lies ahead, you take a deep breath and set off on the journey, knowing that each step brings you closer to your goal. This is the essence of continuing resolutely, staying the course even when the path ahead seems steep and treacherous. In Buddhism, the concept of right effort, samavayama, emphasizes the importance of exerting effort and energy towards wholesome and beneficial ends. It is the diligent cultivation of virtuous qualities such as mindfulness, concentration, and loving kindness, even in the face of adversity. In Buddhism, the concept of right effort, samavayama, emphasizes the importance of exerting effort and energy towards wholesome and beneficial ends. It is the diligent cultivation of virtuous qualities such as mindfulness, concentration, and loving kindness, even in the face of adversity. Consider the image of a skilled archer drawing back the bowstring with precision and focus, aiming for the target with unwavering determination. Similarly, in our own lives, we must summon the same level of concentration and resolve as we strive towards our goals and aspirations. Continuing resolutely requires a deep sense of trust in the process of life itself. It is the willingness to surrender to the flow of existence, knowing that everything unfolds according to its own natural rhythm and timing. Just as a river flows steadily towards the ocean, so too do we trust in the unfolding of our own journey, confident that each obstacle and setback serves a greater purpose in the grand tapestry of life. Continuing resolutely is an essential step in facing obstacles and difficulties in life. Through the practice of mindfulness, meditation, and right effort, we cultivate the inner strength and resilience needed to stay the course even in the face of adversity. By drawing inspiration from the example of the Buddha and countless other spiritual masters, we reaffirm our commitment to awakening and liberation, trusting in the inherent wisdom and compassion of our true nature. Setting feasible goals involves breaking down larger aspirations into smaller, manageable steps. Instead of overwhelming ourselves with lofty ambitions, we focus on the incremental progress that leads to long-term success. This approach not only makes our goals more achievable, but also helps to maintain momentum and motivation along the way. Consider the example of a marathon runner training for a race. Instead of attempting to run the full distance all at once, they'd break their training into smaller intervals, gradually increasing their mileage over time. Similarly, in our own lives, we break our aspirations into smaller, actionable steps, celebrating each milestone along the way. Setting feasible goals is an essential step in facing obstacles and difficulties in life. By approaching our aspirations with wisdom, discernment, and realistic expectations, we create a roadmap for success that is both meaningful and achievable. Through the practice of mindfulness and introspection, we gain insight into our own strengths and limitations, allowing us to set goals that are aligned with our inner values and aspirations. By acknowledging the impermanent nature of existence and the interconnectedness of our actions, we create positive karma that propels us towards our aspirations. And by breaking our goals into smaller, manageable steps, we maintain momentum and motivation on the path towards realizing our dreams. Step 10. Persist relentlessly. Imagine yourself standing at the foot of a towering mountain, the summit obscured by clouds. Despite the daunting ascent and the uncertainty of what lies ahead, you summon the courage to take the first step, knowing that each step brings you closer to your goal. This imagery encapsulates the essence of persisting relentlessly, staying the course even when the path ahead seems steep and treacherous. In Buddhism, the practice of persisting relentlessly is rooted in the cultivation of inner strength and resilience through mindfulness and meditation. By training our minds to be present and aware, we develop the clarity and insight needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Persisting relentlessly is an essential step in facing obstacles and difficulties in life. By drawing inspiration from the example of the Buddha and countless other spiritual masters, we reaffirm our commitment to awakening and liberation, trusting in the inherent wisdom and compassion of our true nature. Through the practice of mindfulness and meditation, we cultivate the inner strength and resilience needed to weather life's storms with grace and dignity. And by staying true to our path, even when the journey becomes difficult and uncertain, We embody the spirit of persistence and determination that lies at the heart of Buddhist teachings. By cultivating mindfulness, wisdom, and compassion, we develop the inner resources needed to confront life's challenges with confidence and equanimity. We learn to embrace adversity as a natural part of the human experience, recognizing that it is through our struggles and difficulties that we truly learn and grow. As we journey along the path of awakening, may we draw inspiration from the timeless teachings of Buddhism, finding strength and solace in the knowledge that we are never alone in our struggles. May we continue to face life's obstacles with courage and resilience, knowing that each challenge we overcome brings us one step closer to the ultimate goal of enlightenment.